Are we live? We are live! Hello everyone, my name is Amashimash and welcome to this live stream! The beginning of these videos are always a bit slower, so if you're watching this after the live was aired, you can just skip to the interesting part. Yeah, that's it. The video takes always about 10 minutes to get interesting. There's like a 10 minutes of me, hey, we have a viewer! Is it Kester? Is it the real original Kester? Am I right? Am I right? No, we lost our viewer. I thought it was one of my recurrent viewer. No, it wasn't Kester. Kester is one of my concurrent viewers that I often have on my stream. And instead of doing nothing interesting, instead of like, it's crazy. I had a viewer, I lost him. Did he subscribe? Is he subscribed? Did he like the video? No, he didn't. I mean, that's on him. Lost on him. The webcam thing. I plan on buying one. Should I buy one? Should I have a webcam? That's a big question that I ask myself sometime. And since nobody is live, if you watch this after the live stream, you're the only one who knows about the webcam thing. That's how it works. Amasnimas, and I like to type on my keyboard. That's relaxing. Like having a mechanical keyboard, it's so much better than non-mechanical keyboard. That's a topic for another video. Mechanical keyboard, I love them. They're great. They're hard to find and they're expensive, but they're so much worth it. I use brown keys, by the way. There's like all these colors of keys that interact differently with your fingers. The brown ones are the better. What time is it? Okay, so I'm like 15 minutes late to this live stream. I said in a previous comment that I would be there around 10:30, but driving in Montreal ain't that easy. Sometimes you get some delay. So banner, dead web, fire dude, like video, FPS game. What am I even trying to do? I'm trying to go here, X reward, nano X reward. So I need to modify this somehow to get the names of the people commenting. So let's say I put a comment like, hey, hi, welcome to my live stream. Welcome to me live stream. Live stream with a V. That makes sense. So that way I can see how I could extract that. Inspect. So you have the author name. That's what we're looking for, baby. We found what we were looking for. So we want to extract this entire span. So copy inner HTML. So I'm just gonna talk with ChatGPT and see what we can do together. Okay, we're gonna make something cool here. Nobody's watching the stream. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Control YouTube with the chat. I think that's the one. I would like to create a new Python program that would take the name of the last comment on my chat of my live stream. I know I speak like a robot, but that's intentional. That's intentional. We have a 1 chat rate because I only chatted once in the last minute. That makes sense. We have something that makes sense here, people. I would like to create a new Python program now that take the name of the papa and create a tier file that stores basically how many times that name has appeared in the chat before, like a XML/JSON format to store that information, and basically have a tier list of the most of the users that interact the most often in my streams, so that I could extract the top 3 whenever and display their name on the stream. That would be cool, like having the name of top, blah blah blah. I have another plan. That's not the only thing I will do in this chat. Hey, Remaxi! I'm Buzzy, but I saw your stream again. On my recommendation, the most interactive is me. That's what I will see. That's what we will see with this program. It's gonna tell us, like, if you want to be on top of that chart, no problem. But if you're busy and you can't watch this stream, no worry, no problem, no worry, no stress. Life is stressful enough already as it is. So chat message, but I haven't given it like the this. I think this is what you're looking for. I'm gonna say. So this is a span. This is what you are looking for, I think. Username, and let's just copy the one for Remaxi. Remaxi, I'm using your code here. Is it as HTML? Let's just copy all this. Username, blah blah blah. Should work. It should work. Something like that. You know, it is something similar to that, but not exactly. Span chip badge span. It is something similar to that. Full completed code that will also store how. Yeah. Ideally, I want a single line per user in that file, in my data file. So we're gonna get code. Keep in mind, I only want one page per. Let's bring the chat over here. Why not? We have a viewer, and I'm gonna bring that. By the way, how's the portfolio? Well, I'm doing this live stream right now instead of doing that. A lot of projects, but sometimes I need to decide what to focus on, what are my priorities. So since another viewer asked me if I was gonna do a live stream, I decided, well, I'm doing one almost every day, so why break the loop, you know? Or I could do the portfolio live. That could be the topic of the live. But honestly, I have like these small script idea which I think would be fun to implement. There was this text on a stream that my girlfriend was watching that was saying like, once we reach that goal, I do a Tesla giveaway, and each time somebody would subscribe, the goal would be moved up by 1. So you can never reach the goal because the goal is always moving. And I found that funny. I wanted to do that on my channel. It's easy. I already have almost half the code to do that, so it would be easy to add that feature on my stream, and I think it would be interesting. I should get myself always like a glass of water near me when I do these streams because they can be quite long and I talk and like you get a dry mouth. And I started my morning eating like licorice, Twizzlers, torsados, whatever. These are sugar stuff, and yeah. Full completed code. Keep in mind, I only want one line per user with the amount of comment of that user appended every time in the comment count version. Also, if you could keep track of the various stream that user been on as a separate value, that could be useful for some stuff. I have the stream now on the side so I can see what you're typing. Is this too small, by the way? Do I need to make the text bigger? Is this big enough? Should move this here and make that a bit bigger, like that. And so yeah, I could work on my portfolio right now, but no. know what? It's not too small? Okay, good. Good to know. To achieve this, you can use directory to keep track of each user comment count and the stream they've been on. Here's the no, I don't want to create a new directory for every user. That sound a bit overkill, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound overkill? Make bigger. Good. I can't make the chat bigger though. I don't think I can. I tried and I failed. Oh, can I? Oh, bigger chat. Bigger chat. We got big chat. That's good. I think that's big enough. That should be right. I don't think I need all that. Can I just remove that? That's taking space for no reason. All that section. I don't need that. Good. Now we have full screen experience. Full screen. Or even I can make it even further full screen. So by doing this or this. What is the key? It's supposed to be function and, or is it control function minus control function 0? I'm trying to do FL11 to have the, to have the camera full screen. I can do this. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just that I can do it from my system instead of using the shortcut from Firefox. So yes, we have the tier list idea here. I think it's a bad idea. What is that? Comments. Simulate data from the live stream chat. But you don't have to simulate. Like, it's simulating the data. Don't simulate the data. Like you did for the view for count. It's simulating the stuff I'm asking it to do. It's not doing what I want. It's just pretending to be doing what I want. Connection. It's not doing what I want. You're cheating. ChatGPT is cheating. It doesn't want to do the task I'm asking it to do. At this point, I'm gonna do it myself because I can. If I really wanted to, I could. Like button, blah blah. You're cheating. Do some like this, and I'm giving it the code that it did for the like button extraction. You're right. Using Selenium, we can extract the like count from a YouTube video. For instance, by clicking. Yes, you can, but that's ChatGPT is not coding. I know it's lazy. It doesn't want to code. No, I didn't say that using ChatGPT is coding. ChatGPT is the thing that's coding when you use it. And sometimes it's good. Sometimes it can make some good stuff, but sometimes it is stupidly dumb. Like, are you even trying to get the user's name from my YouTube chat? Like, I already know I can extract like the Hamas CD. Like, I should make a video where I don't use ChatGPT at all, just to prove that I can. That's actually a thing that I can do. It's just it takes more time and the video are more boring, and people are just not patient enough for that. And also it requires more effort on my part, so But I could do that stuff without ChatGPT's help. I promise. The kind of skills that I do have. But in the format of a live stream, it's it takes more problem solving, and not that ChatGPT never required any problem solving at all, but cat x chat 3.5. I'm gonna ask it like, can you start from this script that extract the comments, but instead can you try to get the user's name for the last comment, and for now just print it if it's not the same as the previous last comment. Make sense? Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. There's also a way to get this window as a pop-up window. Can be useful sometimes. Like boop. And now I can make that even smaller. Whoa, what am I doing? What am I? What? There you go. And can I scroll? There you go. Now we have view count that I can bring here. How cool is that? I think it's doing what I want, but not really. It's what? Is it listening to me this morning? Is ChatGPT like? Did they dumb it down further? How dumb is it? It's not doing at all what I'm asking for. What? What? Also, one thing I wanted to add to this thing is that you can enter full words instead of just single keys that it would type. I know I can do that. It's just that, again, I need to take the time to do it. You're not doing what I'm asking! What's happening today? ChatGPT in the clouds. You should call and say, at this point, how you make code? I would be interested. I'm just gonna make that a bit smaller so I can read actually what's written for me to see. Okay, how you make code? Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna start first of all, like I did with ChatGPT. I'm just gonna bring this window, the terminal window instead, and we're gonna get rid of that. No more ChatGPT for today. Sadly, I know I do like ChatGPT. So like I did with ChatGPT, I'm just gonna start from what I already have, which is smart. You know, you're not remaking everything from scratch all the time. Actually, you can make it even more modular. But yeah, CP xchat is gonna be turned into x users.py. I know I'm very good at naming stuff. I'm very good at that. So we already have all the code to connect to the right URL, so it's already working. Now what we're looking for is not for keywords. What we try to parse, soup is the parser that is gonna get the code, the HTML code from the page. Then we can soup get text. We return it as text. So this is the extraction part that is gonna get us the web page HTML as text. So we need to look for where we are using this function. Easy. And so text equal extract text from HTML, and then we have the HTML content right there. So this is the comment. Here we take the HTML content, and now what are we doing with it? We are parsing it. We are looking for a span where the ID is message. Find all span that has the ID message. So for example, if I inspect the code here of the chat, and the chat window is quite small, so I'm just gonna move it somewhere else that we can have a better view at that. And sadly, I cannot make the inspection element bigger. So we're gonna be stuck with that, and we're looking for a span with the ID equal message, and we're looking for an ID equal message. That's the main thing we're looking for. We don't even care that it's a span anymore, just ID message. Message. So we're looking for an ID message, and it's not found. And the whole code, like if I inspect that, it's it's here, it's right there. So we have the ID message, that's the ID containing the message. And if I look for the name, the username, it's a bit more complex. It's not just a span, it is a span. We have ID. Oh yeah, we have it, we found it, it's already done. It's like easy. Bam, we have the username. We can work with that, So message, last message, blah blah. So we look if it's the last message, process message, blah blah blah. Sorry when I say blah 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 blah, it's my way to say like, we don't care, let's move on. I don't want to go over every single line, explain every single detail. Like, that's not the important part. The important part is it's coming here. So we have the last message equal last process message if it's not equal to the last message. So this update basically the new last message compared to the previous one, which is important, like I said, if you don't want to always store the same name in the database. So here we are checking for keywords in the last message, but that's not what we want to do now. We want to, all of this we no longer need. And I think I really simplified that. Like, you can look at all these functions, we no longer need them. I could get rid of all of them. I don't think we need valid key anymore. I could remove all of that and just keep that part. But since those are functions, it was really quick to just get rid of them. Like, I'm not using them, but they are still there, which is very interesting. Like, ChatGPT would just have removed those useless functions, but I can still keep them in the code and do stuff with them later if I want to. So they're good, and they could be in another file, and I could import them in this file. So this file would just have the execution of these functions, and the functions could be in a library. And that's how you code. That's when you import libraries, it's just code that other people built. Think about that. That's crazy. Libraries are amazing. Can I bring back the chat so that I can still see what's going on with the chat as I code? So I no longer need to inspect the element, and we have the chat and we have our code. Is the code big enough? Is the code big enough? Yes, no, toaster. Like this. I hope you can read, or can you not read? I know the resolution is better than on my previous streams. I did increase the resolution in OBS. So now all we are gonna do is if message. So if there is a message, as author name, we look for that message, and now we want to print the last message. And we put the delay here. The delay can be maybe a bit larger. 1 second is good. Okay, we can already try it. It should work. Except I haven't given it the right chat URL. Let's just fix that. URL text. And now I can try it. X users. And it should print Remaxi. It's getting there. It should print in the terminal. Here you should see Remaxi. Because I know what I'm doing. And I am a competent programmer who knows what he's doing. Apparently not. Apparently not. I'm giving it time, you know, just in case it works. Just in case it decides to start working like it's supposed to. Yeah, no, I don't think it will work. I might want to check that. I might want to look if something's gone wrong in the code. X users. So I'm having difficulty just printing the last message. In that case, like if last message equal Anna, like this should work, but it's not working for some reason because it's -1 here, like that text -1. If I cannot print the last message, print messages. Okay, so it's looking for multiple. Like this should print technically all of the last message. Continue. If last message equal last process message, continue. Okay, this should print an array, but I don't care. Just print something. It is connecting to the chat properly because we see it on the right. So we are connecting to. Oh, that's a lot of info. That's a lot of info. So you see, it did extract the part of the span that was containing the username because I saw Remaxi somewhere in there, right here. So author name, ID, inside of a span, class, style, scope, YouTube chat, authors, scope, YouTube live chat, chip. So we are extracting it correctly technically, and that is good. That's progress, but it's not printing it when I'm asking it to. So it will print all of the message, but it's not printing last message for some reason. So How do you make a comment in Python like this? So now that you see, it's taking more time because I have to actually think about every part. Why is it not working? Why is it doing its thing like it's doing? Other name as the ID is correct. I don't think we have to change that. We saw that it did extract it correctly, but there's a bunch of stuff in there that we actually don't need. And here we are extracting last message, and it's not printing last message. So maybe if I give that back to ChatGPT just for some feedback, you know, so I don't have to break my mind on that for that long of a time. Because right now, I'm not sure why it's not working, why I don't get the last message, because we look at the message array and we take -1. So what happens if, for example, I look for the message 0 in the message array. And also I don't need this last process message stuff. So for now I'm just gonna comment it out. So if message, we want to do this last message, and I'm gonna print it multiple times in between so that we can see you know, every step what is changing. See if it works. Can I get message number 1? Is that something valid? Who knows? Let's try that. So now we're doing some debugging, something that ChatGPT doesn't have to do. We have to do it as a programmer. We need to Amosni There we have our usernames that we were looking for. You see, we get to the result without ChatGPT. It's something we can do. So if I go back into X users, it's funny that it picked my name even though it was right here at the top. So now the question is, we already know that -1 is extracting nothing, so we don't need it. Like, this line is completely useless. Oh, sorry, I have somebody ringing at the door. By the way, how is what? Let's read that. But how is portfolio? I am while working. I'm watching while working. While I'm multitasking. By the way, how is portfolio? Well, I am not as good at multitasking. I cannot work on that code and do a portfolio at the same time. And I don't even know what this portfolio thing is supposed to look like. I'm not even sure. In my head, it's like, so I should make like an HTML page where I described all the projects I've been working on in the last 10 years. And what I did on them. Like, that sounds like a good idea, but at the same time, isn't that what my GitHub represents? I don't know what to add. Like, yes, I did start a website. Yes, I did work on like a social media website. Yes, I did use Linux for about 10 years. Yes, I did make my own, like, that's all stuff I did. But at the same time, in my portfolio, I don't always like to share all my codes, because sometimes I worked really hard on some stuff and I don't want people to just be able to use it, sell it without, like, I try to avoid doing too much free labor. I don't like. It's okay to contribute to open source projects, but at the same time, there's a fine balance between contributing to some project as a hobby and doing free work, basically. And it's still something that I think everyone that does coding has to struggle with at some point. Like, I kept most of my script private for long enough that I could make this bundle on itch.io to try to package them and sell them, and I wouldn't have been able to do that if I just gave them away from the start. So there's that logic. Like, now if I start working in a company, I have an edge over all the other programmer because I have already all these tools that I made over the years. But if I made them all publicly available, what edge, what advantage would I have over other programmers if they all have access to the tool I built? There's this crazy story of the guy who coded, I think it was the wget utility, and he tried to apply at a job at Google, and the interviewer told Sorry, my cat was eating my tax paper. So, hey, bad habit this cat has of eating paper, and these paper are very important since it's my tax information that I worked on today. So yeah. Thankfully, even with the headset, I was hearing paper getting shredded, and I could see it in time. I hope there wasn't too much damage done on that, because yes, that's bad. Okay. About programming, about coding, about portfolio. Yeah, that's my point of view about. Hey, we have a new viewer. Who is the new viewer that hasn't entered the chat? Are you shy? Are you shy of entering the chat? Are you gonna talk with us? No, I bullied him without wanting to. He left. I was too harsh on him. We lost him. We lost our viewer because no, I shouldn't have said that he was too shy to join the chat. Come on, it's okay if you don't join the chat. Just don't leave. Damn it, lost a viewer there. So yeah, 0 was Amos Nimas, or was it yeah, so 0 is Amos Nimas. So it's the first comment technically. Hey, we have a comment. Goak VR. Let's see if your name appear. Do you think your name is gonna be printed in the terminal if I just remove this line of code? So Remaxi, don't comment yet. Let's just see if this works. Let's try that. Hey, wait a minute. Can we extract? No, it's only extracting Remaxi for some reason. It's only extracting Remaxi. Okay, so we have like the extraction process kinda works. I think it does. Okay, what about 0? What name will it extract? That's the big reveal, the big question. I think Remaxi left. But at least we have a new viewer. So that extract my name. Okay, so far so good. There is some logic to that. But how do I extract the last one? So we want, I think -1 would be the last one. It would make sense, but it wasn't working before. So now I don't know what to do. So it's either 2 or -1. Technically -1 would be the last index of the array. I don't know. That's the kind of programming logic. Normally I use ChatGPT a lot to help me with this kind of stuff, but it was a challenge asked by. It's still extracting Remaxi and an empty line. So no result. I'm not able to extract the Goak VR name, and I still need a name for this series that is supposed to be very interactive, where like the reason why I'm trying to extract the user's name is that I want to make a tier list, a chart. Like if you saw the beginning of this chat, of this live stream, that's what we were talking about. How about this? 3 and -2. Will I get a new name that wasn't there before and all the other attempts? Oh, we do have a new name. Yes, so it's the second one. It's the second line. So it is -2. It wasn't -1. It was -2. Oh, it's working. So now I should just print Goak VR. And the terminal. Take a look. Goak VR. There it is. That's good programming. That's I did that all by myself without using ChatGPT a single time. How good is that? Hey, I'm proud of myself. That's cool. Okay, so I can remove all the bloat. Now that we have this script working, there is all these functions that I wrote for my other script. We don't need keywords anymore, so I can remove all of that. No longer need that. Last process message and last message we keep. Pressed key we no longer need because this ain't gonna press any key this script. Open the URL, we still need that. Valid keys, we no longer need that. So you see, we remove the bloat. If I don't need it in this script that is just gonna create this chart, then I can remove it. Process keyboard command, I can remove that. And I'm gonna remove it just like so. I still have it, don't worry, I still have the XChat that allows you basically to enter the comment in the description. If you look at the video description, there is a list of all the comments that you will be able to use when I activate the XChat script. We tested it in other stream, so you can go watch those. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way. If you're still there, Goak VR, please subscribe to not miss all the next videos that are gonna be more fun, because we will have access to all these tools that we can use in the chat. Are you still there, Goak VR? Have we lost you? Have we lost our viewer? I don't know who left, who's still there. We still have one viewer, but I don't know who it is. So without a comment, I cannot tell. I need a comment to know who's still there. Also, every comment you do, remember, what I'm working on is very cool. It's gonna... So that way, if I keep this code like this, what it should do is only print once your name and then not keep going. And that's good. We want that. We don't want the same name to be printed over and over and over again for the same comment. So it's still printing it for every comment, which is not what we want. It's not what we want. So how do we avoid that? So we need to think. I know it's hard. It's hard to think. I need to be careful, because if I try to make the text bigger here, first of all, I'm not gonna be able to read anything. It's gonna be too small for me, too big for me to be able to see the whole code. And also, the same shortcut I have to make the text bigger is the same I have to start a stream and to stop a stream. So I need to be careful with that. So yeah, but we have here the viewer count, we have the chat here, and from that, like, I would like it if I could make these windows half transparent and have them like over the code or something like that. That could be cool. You can do that on Linux. That's why I love Linux. I had this whole debate with my girlfriend this morning, because I was giving her a computer and she wanted me to install Windows on it, and I was like, I'm not gonna give you a broken computer. And I consider like Windows to be like almost a virus, computer virus. So we had all this debate on it, and she wanted to play Minecraft Bedrock Edition, which you can play on Linux, but the question is not can you, it's should you. That's the big question. I know I go off topic. That's what I do. Okay, that's what I do. Hey, Remaxi. So I think the only viewer I have now is Remaxi. I think Goak VR left, and I'm not even sure if he subscribed. So maybe we'll never see this video again. Who knows? If last message equaled last process message, and where are we setting the last process message? So that's the big question. Last process message equal last message. So I see what's going on. So we don't want to print the last message, and we don't even want to update. So all of this code should be inside of this. So if the last message equal a last process message, we don't want this to appear. So what? Okay, so this technically should work. I'm not sure. I don't use the continue function very much. Is it even a function? I don't know. But that's not a way of coding I use very often. I'm the one who suggested it to ChatGPT, and I was surprised that it actually worked. But see, it's not even printing now. So what happens if I print a new comment saying, "Hey YouTube"? Will it print it to the... It's a new message. It's a completely new, different message. So it should print it, but it's not printing it, which is not what we want. So now I will stop to think like ChatGPT, and I will start to think like myself, and I will fix this. I will make this work. If the last message is not equal the last process message, then it's a new message. So you want to do this, and you also want to update the last process message. There you go. It's easy. Else, we don't need an else. So by users. Now it should work. It will print only once, "Hey you too." That's it. That's what it should do. Take a look. Why is it not doing what it's supposed to do? The frustration of actually programming. You see, that's why I use ChatGPT. It makes sense. My code makes sense, okay? The last message, but we don't set the last message, so that's why. So we need to set here. That's what's going on. That's the problem. Then you want to print that message. Okay, now it will work perfectly without flaw. Look at this. Only once it will print, hey, you too. Look at this. It's gonna work. I know. Amos Nimas. No, it doesn't print the message. It only prints the user. I forgot that what I'm extracting is the user. I'm extracting the username. So now if you write a comment, your name should appear in the terminal. So do that. Do that now. That will be cool. That will be amazing. I need you. I know you're working. But if you have time, like just a second, just type something in the chat. I don't have enough viewer. That way, even if some of them are busy working, the other viewer can interact in the chat. I could test it by entering like myself and other chat, but it's not gonna print my name again. It shouldn't. But maybe it will. Who knows? That's the big question. So we already picked that name. So now what we want to do, because we have this thing that is working for extracting the users that wrote the last comment. But what do we do with these username now? We need to put them in a file. So there's the easy way to do it, and there's the dumb way to do it. There's the easy way. No, I mean not the dumb way. There's the dumb and easy way to do this, and there's the smart but very complicated way to do this. What should it be? What should it be? I'm asking you. I don't know. So first of all, let's try the dumb way. The dumb and easy way. Who cares? Who cares? As long as it works. Nobody cares how it works, right? As long as it does what it's supposed to do, who cares? Am I right? I know I'm right. I need something. Wait a minute. I need to go and cd file /emg/gif. We have this folder right here. If I go here, there should be somewhere in here a cat. Amasnimas? Yes, and there should be an image of a cat programming here. There's all these very nice GIF. I could pick any of them, but I want the cat. It should be here somewhere. Okay, there's too many GIFs. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it unless I do a search. Cat GIF, open with image viewer. I'm not sure I want to open it with image viewer. Open in Kitty. This is my custom function. Open in Kitty is not built in anything actually. So yeah, that's interesting. Open in Kitty, and now I can do mpv cat.gif. And now we have this cool image of a cat. I should have separate. I should have found a way. Damn, it's not doing what it's supposed to. Open in Kitty. So I want to do the same thing, mpv cat.gif, but I want to dissociate the process from. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. I just want an image of a cat, okay, to put in the background while I code, and that would be cool, right? So this time only from the terminal is gonna be way quicker. cd file /emg/gif/amasnimas, and now I can do mpv cat. The cat again. Sorry, that was the cat. I'm gonna store these files, important files, somewhere where the cat won't eat them. These are important files. Damn it, having cats. I have 3 cats, by the way. That's 3 too many. That's too many. That's just, you should have only 1 cat. That's enough. Like, that's too many cats. Yeah. Cats.gif, and I can dissociate this own process. Let's try that. Now we have a cat. Can I close this terminal without closing the cat? I don't know. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna bring that cat to our coding station. Where is it? Did I lose the cat? Where's the cat? Little kitty. It doesn't help that my terminal is called Kitty, right? With jokes like that, I'm gonna lose my only viewer. I'm pretty sure about that. Where's the... It was there somewhere. Exiting file. What? I just tried to move it. Move here. Okay, so we have the cat. Now can I make it float? No! What happened? Oh, it's not looping. I'm stupid. I'm the reason why it's not working. So mgif. Did you know you can do that? I'm sure you did not know you can do that. What happened to the cat? Come here. Okay, maybe having a cat wasn't the top priority right now, but look at this. We have a cat. I mean, that's a good live stream. When you have a cat coding like this that is infuriated by his code not working just like I am. So we are gonna remove the key release. We no longer need that. Hello, I'm new. Hey, hello Gandit. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you subscribe, look at this. I'm gonna do a magic trick just for you, just so that you subscribe, okay? X users. I'm gonna move the cat out of the way so that you can see the output of the terminal. And I'm gonna put it here over the chat. And look at this. What's gonna appear in my terminal? Look at the terminal window. Yeah, right here, the terminal window in the middle. And Gandit. Look at this. What is that? What is that? Isn't that your name? What is it doing here? What is it doing in the terminal window? It deserves a subscribe. Did I earn a subscribe with that? Did I earn that? I think I did. That was really cool. That was really cool. Wasn't it? So now we just need to store these into a file. That's the easy solution. I subscribe. I know, that was cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. So now we need to store these in a file. That's the big goal. Rescript. Yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna steal that code right here, which will do that for us. So this writes to a file. Yes, this reads to a file. So where's the here it is. With open file path, write to the file. You can use this in your portfolio. WScript. What is WScript? Is it web scripting? Write scripting? What is WeScript? WScript. What is that? I don't know what WScript is. Maybe I'm too damn. So what we want to write to that file is the last processed message, I'm pretty sure, and we want only to do this when we update it. So last processed message equal last message. Or we could just use last message. Actually, we don't even need to use the last processed message. WScript. WinScript. WScript. Windows script? That's not Windows scripting. Winner script? Yeah, my scripts are winner. I have only winner script. My script wins all the time. I know. File path. So we have file path here. So I mean, ChatGPT could have done that in like a fraction of a second. Like winner script. You mean this script that I'm coding right now? That I should put on my portfolio? Maybe I could, yeah. I mean, that's an example of stuff I can do, and that's, like I'm saying, like my GitHub, my YouTube channel is a good example of what I can do. But now we just need to set the file path to something and equal. What did I use last time for the file path? It's just url.txt, so I could just have it be, for example, users.txt. How original is that in Blender? I'm making pens now in Blender. I'm gonna try to beat you to that. I'm gonna try to do that quicker than you can. Okay, we need that. We go in modeling. We're doing this. We lost our new viewer, but you know, the stream can't always be that exciting. I mean, sometimes there is moments that aren't that exciting, and sometimes you get inspiration and something cool happens and you get the challenge. I'm making, you know, Steve in Minecraft. That's his pens. Okay, maybe it requires more details. I hope I'm inspiring you right now. I hope this is good inspiration for the pens that you will be building. Subdivide that shit. And I don't know. I expected that to work, and maybe that was naive of me, but you know, and now we need to do the holes here. By the way, I'm doing this as a joke. Don't take me too seriously with that, but we have like, I mean, that's a pair of pants if I ever saw one. Like, that is definitely pants material, right? And I could even add a little belt maybe here around this axis if I made it transparent. Boop. It's not doing what I actually want to do. Oh, the joy of 3D modeling! I can understand your pain. So if your boss is asking yourself why it's taking time to make the pants, instead of saying like, well, I've been watching this live stream, just show him this live stream. He's gonna be like, yeah, making pants is maybe harder than I expected. I can relate. Oh, I mean, those look good. Those do look like a fine pair of pants, don't they? I mean, it's kind of good, isn't it? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like, I could be even smarter about that. Like, if I split it in the middle and I get rid of all of this side vertices, I could make it like mirror, add a mirror modifier, boom, and I set it to the ZX. Why is it not working? Flip U, flip V. Why is it not X? It's supposed to work, right? Am I wrong? I know what the problem is. What the problem is. I need to move it here, right? Nope. Nope, doesn't fix the problem. It's supposed to be mirrored, right? Okay, now it's working, and I can just boop, connect it together. How cool is that? And we have the same shitty results. But I'm good with shaders. I could make a better shader texture for that. But I think that's good enough. I'm just gonna save that pair of pants for don't save for later, you know, because it was such a good model. So user.text. So that's dumb. The way I'm doing this to save the users, it's bad, and maybe you don't know why, and that's why I'm gonna talk about it. Why it's bad. Because first of all, it's a text file. I don't even need it to be a text file. It could be like a temp file. Okay, it doesn't. It could be saved. It could be whatever. You don't even need to give it an extension since we're on Linux. Files don't need extensions on Linux. They're just files. There's no extension. Why no one is hiring you? Your scripting is so good. Thanks, man. It's nice to hear once in a while. I'm asking myself the same question once in a while, you know. So yeah, file path users could be equal to a temp file, and it could be hidden. Be smart, put a dot in front of that, and it's gonna be hidden. So that's what smart people would do, and it's still dumb because you're not using any formatting format like XML or and you're not using JSON, and that would be smart because that way you could have only a single line per user and have a variable on that line. You can do all that, or you can just write the names and then in another script count them. How smart is that? You can just count them using like sed and bash scripts or whatever, so you don't need to do it all at once, but you could. That would be smart. But I think that's enough for my brain for today. Like, we have a functioning script here, and it should work. If I do pi x users, let's just try it. Something might not work. Something might not work. So we have Remaxi, and if I type hi and you type another comment, let's just see. So it should have your name multiple times. Please make portfolio. Okay, I will now. Okay, I will make a portfolio now. That's gonna be what we're gonna be doing. But I'm just gonna close this program and see if we have our file, our users.t. Who write txt like that? Am I the one who did that? Oh, it only saved the last name. So you see, we can't leave it like that. A way to fix that would be to. So you just said that my script was good and I made a big mistake like this. Just imagine if it was easy like this to fix. I don't think it is, but I don't lose nothing by doing that. This technically should make this an append. It should make it append instead of Can you write a new comment just so that I can see if it works before I make this in my portfolio? I need to make sure it works. Little cat goes here. Write some, please. There you go. Okay, thank you. Now that you have wrote something, I can just go into users.txt, and there's only Amos. That's not good. That's not what I want. Okay, let's move the cat back here and clear. There's a small delay of 3 seconds for you to see. Oh yeah, I understand. Sorry, I don't want to stress you out with that. I'm gonna close this GIF show. CD Nano X users. So this did not work, and I'm disappointed with that. So file write. Let's Google that. Python append the line of text to a file without deleting its content. Using append. A, it's A, it's not W, it's A for a hole. I'm not sure if it's A plus or just A, but it's A, it's not W, because W write, A append, there's a difference. I want to message you. What is your Discord? I don't really use a Discord. I don't really have one. I don't think I do have one. But yeah, if I try like Discord, wait a minute. Do I have a Discord? That's a big question. Login. Do I have a Discord? In the meantime, we have Maxi. Hello. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Nano users.txt. Oh, we succeeded! Poo, 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 poo. But it's not adding the end of lines. So I'm sure it's telling us how to do that. And the example here on that page. The line break. How do I add a line break? Blah, blah, blah. File path line to append. Okay, and append lines to file path. Right, so it's just joining the line break symbol at the end. So file write join lines to append plus I just need that line. Yeah, that's it. That was easy. Honestly, I could have done it myself. I kind of guessed what I was supposed to do, but sometimes you doubt yourself and you just want to make sure. But I could have just tested it, and that's kind of what I was about to try on my own. But you know, uncertainty, I try with the internet. Let's see about this Discord stuff. Should be somewhere around here, right? Web browser. Did I close the web browser with Discord on it? I might have. My bad. We're gonna need that file. Open Discord. Yes. And now that I have that. Now that I have that. Okay, now that I am on my Discord. Do you think are true? I can see you think are true. Yep, that's pretty much all there is. Because I used to have a blog. I used to have a website. Yes, I did. I did have my own website, amosnimus.com, which I closed because, you know, it costs money to own a website, and it did its purpose, I think. I had it to talk about stuff that was going on in my country, and now it pretty much returned to a semblance of normalcy, so I no longer feel like I need to share awareness to some of that stuff, and it failed. I don't think it succeeded in what it was trying to do, so that's why I stopped, because I don't think it was reaching the public I was trying to reach with the information I had to share. So I can try to add you on Discord with that, but I don't promise I will use it that often. Direct message, search for Lester. Not there, show member list. Ah, wait a minute, it's still ringing out the door. Sorry, the roommate is moving out, so he has to ring often to, you know, go to direct message. Okay, thank you for the advice. Discord, direct message. Where's that? Direct. Direct. What? No result. Direct message. Where is direct message? Here, inbox for you. Add server. Amas nimas. Direct message. There it is, friends. Pending. Lester. Hey, that must be you. Rip Indra. Incoming from request. Why not? I don't refuse, friends. So yeah. There it is. With two. With two? What do you mean with two? With two. What do you mean with two? Two what? With the two? Have I not added you? Yo! Yo, yo, yo! What up, Lester? See, there is a two. Lester, no, there isn't two. It's just Lester. The Discord logo with two. Yeah, I did. It worked. It's working. Added you. There you go. So now I can close that and go back to the stream. Stream, which should be working now. Users.txt. It is. Look at this. How cool is that? So now, if I leave the stream, this script open in my streams, we will have this file, and this file will allow us to know who is the more active user, and now we can print that name. Oh, that's cool. So now I'm gonna use ChatGPT for that. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT the hell out of it, because why not? cd/file/amas/interactive. And now I'm gonna cut what I did. That's what I do most of the time. Like I say, I start with something, I copy it, I give it to ChatGPT, and I'm like, work with that, help me here. It's what it's good at. You know, it's not good at making full-fledged code. So, starting with that, can you get the names that appear, the user names that appear the most in the user.txt file and print that name instead. So username count. So it reads that username count username, blah blah blah. So it's using username count as a function, but it's not writing that function for me. Get the most common username. It's, how dumb is it? It's using functions, but it's not giving me those functions. Can you give me the... Okay, so that's counter as a function? Collection counter. Okay, from collection we import counter. So okay, we import that from the collection. Makes sense. X users. So what we want to do is make sure that we import this new library, collection counter, And from that, what we can do is count the occurrence of each name. So we want to do this in the loop, basically. Count the occurrence of each name. So far, so good. Usernames. We want to read them from the user files. So file path usernames. So we will be able to remove that from here. So we want that here. We are gonna move this here. And yes, now I can remove file path from here since we already set it here. And it could be like user file path. So if I replace file path with user file path, nope. Open file path, user file path, nope, 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 nope. We're good. And now that we have that, username file read 9 count username from usernames. I hope it's not gonna cause any issues. Shouldn't, since we still use the message to extract the username. Get the most common username. Most common username equal username count. Okay, like that's a 3D array. Like what is that even as a format? As long as it works, I don't care how it works. It just needs to work. So here we do that. Most common username, blah, blah, and we want to print it now. There you go. And now it should work. So we print that every time, and we no longer need to print the last name. We just need to add it to the file. And pi x users. So now it should print that the user who has done the most comment is Remaxi. See? So it's updated to Remaxi. The most comment is from user Remaxi. So now if I type like hello, am I gonna have more comments than you? Is it gonna... Yeah, now I have more comments than you. Hahaha, now I am the most common username. But that's not how I'm gonna display it. I'm gonna try to find a way to... No! No! I don't know if in the file it updates correctly, but... no. I am the main commenter on that video. It's kind of fun. So yeah, definitely that's gonna be fun in all my videos, and it will keep the same file. So the comments you did on the previous video will count on the next video. So it's crazy. It's crazy, I'm telling you. And end the program. Good enough for me. So now I need a way to display that using another, like, it's cool from the terminal, but make your portfolio now, please. Okay, I know. A portfolio. How do I do that? File / here. Portfolio. For that markdowns. And here we go. Start with the title. Wait a minute, the door again. That's where you can evaluate the intellect of the roommate to not be able to think of using a brick maybe or something, or just a stick to keep the door open if he knows he's gonna do, like, since he's moving out, you know. But yeah. That may sound mean, but that person was very meaner to me even, so yeah. That's that's where it stands. Samuel portfolio. Should I put like in parentheses Amos Nimas portfolio like that? Yeah, sound good. So now we have our title, and we can follow it with a description of. Here is some of the project. Let's move that out of the way. Something like that. This is getting out of control, right? All of the stuff I'm trying to display at the same time. I don't really care about the views. I care more about the current viewer count. I just want to see if new viewers join the chat, so I can just have it be like that. And I could make that even smaller though. And then scroll? No, I cannot. Or can I? Just like that. And now I have this thing that I don't need still. Remove that, remove that, remove that. Okay, and we have our viewer count. And it takes almost no space. We have a chat with viewer count. How cool is that? I'm not gonna have this set up every time because I mean I have to set it up manually every time. But here's some of the project I have worked on. Hey, we have a new viewer. Hello, new viewer. Let me just start a program real quick. Don't leave a comment right now. I need wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Something real cool. No, we lost our new viewer. Come on. I wanted to start the, but I'm gonna start it anyway. Slash C file. C Amos Nimas. I'm getting tired and we can see it at the rate at which I type. By the way, don't do that. Do file slash Amos Nimas slash interactive. See, it's quicker. Don't type CD every time. It's just a bad reflex I have. By X user. So now it's gonna run in the background. We don't need to see it do its thing. We don't even need to print the main user at the top every time. Is it gonna do it even if it runs in the background? Yeah, I don't want it to do that. So X users, please don't. And we could just write it in a file that could be accessed by something else. But for now, let's just save it like that. I don't want it to print it every time. Okay, and we don't need this, so we're good. Here is some of the project I've worked on. Yeah. And we start with what? What project should I put first? Python projects. We should divide it by programming language maybe. HTML, but well, LAMP, C, Bash, and like for example with Python, I have worked on, well, the project we just did, which I could publish the code actually on my page, maybe on my GitHub page, or I don't know. Should I just describe what it does? So yeah, how do I do that? Where do I go from here? I have like my name, I have like, here is some of the projects I've worked on, and yeah, Python, LAMP, C#, Bash. It's crazy how fast we can lose viewer though. The concentration, I'm not the only one who's lacking that. The viewer retention is quite low. Maybe my video aren't interesting enough. That's what you think to yourself every time like that the viewer just appear and leaves. You're like, what? I haven't had time to prove that this chat was interesting. But yeah, what should I write? Python. I do. I did make multiple scripts. Like, I did so many stuff. That's the problem. What do I write? I don't even know. Like, do I start with, like, I did some automation in the past in Minecraft that I did using Python, or do I pick recent project? Like, recently I have worked on multiple Python scripts to interact with viewer on YouTube. Here are some examples. Users extracts the most active commenter in the chat and store it to a file. Kinda, that's kind of what it does. Xchat file allows users to control my mouse and keyboard using chat commands. Now I can give it maybe a link to where's the this window? There it is. I'm looking in the comment sections of this video. Watch this. It's not working. Watch equal this. Watch this. There it is. That's how you find your own stream. Hey, we have 2 likes. How cool is that? Do I have more subscribers? Yes, I have more subscribers. Haha. We're climbing the ladder slowly but surely. Maybe I should go see what's going on with the roommates handling the you know who's leaving today. So yes, I was looking for the description. Here we have this link, copy link, Xchat, and I can put a link to it, to the documentation, and example here, and link to project code. That code though, I'm not sure I'm gonna make it available though, even if it was visible on stream. Like, I'm not gonna publish the entire code of the Xchat for multiple reasons, but yeah, again, like I say, if you publish all your work or your projects for free, basically, yeah. What do you think about that? Do you think that programmers should publish everything as open source, and do you think you can still make a living if you do that, or do you think it can be a hindrance? Do you think it can be it can bite you at the end of it? Yeah, hindrance, I think. Do you think it could hinder you? Hinder, is that a word? Not sure. Remaxi, no, I think Remaxi, you did speak some French, right? Hey, we have a new viewer. Don't forget to subscribe first before you leave. Wait a minute. And by the way, if you leave a comment, you have a chance of getting into the top viewer, top commenter, most interactive viewer file that I just created. This script here will extract the usernames in the comment section, and the one user that will leave the most comments will appear on top of my next streams. There will be a text like power users with the names of the top commenter on my streams. So yeah, now I'm working on trying to make this portfolio that Remaxi wants me to do. but I don't know what to put in there. I did a lot of scripts and stuff, worked on some LAMP projects. So if I go into my where is it? HTML. Just that is a project I made. The F key, which is for the it allows me to go in my favorite folders. That's in the Func script, which is part of my script bundle. Yeah. So just that is by itself, I think, a very impressive project because it's very useful. You can add like directories and move to your favorite directories quite easily. I hope I haven't lost a viewer for no reasons. That happens sometimes. So, but programming, you're trying to see code, you see text. It's not the most interesting things ever. The viewer did not want to be on the list, maybe of the most active viewer on the channel. Who knows? Maybe that was scary. Also, like, can you rate comment? Can you like comment, or I don't know? There's probably a bunch of other stuff I could do with the comments. I don't know. Maybe store them and do something with them later. Who knows? That could be a project for another day. But now that I have this, like, these are all projects I've been working on with the LAMP stack. Should I focus on that on the, like, I do have this this game that I'm working on and that I will release soon, but it's not complete. Let me show you what it looks like. If I do, I have the comment Fox and the other is the comment, I think it's Fox, yeah. And that, no, it's not Fox. I have another comment. Is it Box? I think it's Box. That allows me to run PHP code. So Box Index, it's called Home. Yeah, Box Home. So there's no Box Home. Can I? He's gonna try to download it, right? Yeah. So I cannot use Fox, and there's another comment that I created just for that. So it should be in my aliases. So nano alias .sh. Fox Doug. It's not there. Should be somewhere around here. It's a recent comment, so it should be. Is it Prox? Passman, Robux, Tuxcard, Pico, EPUB News, EPF, LS, alias Shoal. PPHP would work, but you know. Okay, let's just try PPHP. It's the old way to do it, but it does work. So okay, it's now on that. Damn, where is it? I'm sure I had a way to open these. No, I had a way to open these directly from my. It's not FTP. It's not. Damn, it's supposed to be in there, but it's not. And we have a new viewer, by the way. If you leave a comment, you have a chance to appear on the top commenter list. Since I made a program to save that, to check that for the top comments. And also you can like and subscribe to not miss other videos. Right now I'm trying to make a portfolio of all the projects that I worked on throughout the years, and I want to demonstrate them. But for that I need to first figure out why I'm not able to open my PHP files easily. I have a way to do it, but I forgot how, and one of these programs allow me to do that, I'm sure. So which is it? That's the big question. I think it's not Fox. So I'm looking at all the program I worked on throughout the years, and for my portfolio, I think the list of all the program I made here is kind of relevant. So I could just use Sci-Fi to get that list. There you go. I don't know why it just outputted the list in the terminal, but here I have it. I should probably just have, yeah. So Sci-Fi blah blah content of home into bin info. So that's what I want, and then it cats the print info apparently. So I just wanna Nano. It's not there for some reason. So, oh, that's the reason why it did not work. There it is. We have the list of all the stuff I worked on throughout the years. So, we want to copy this, and if we go back to our project, which is this thing right here, bash. These are all the bash script I made. So you have the almost completed portfolio here. Bash is the thing I did the most, and now you can add like C, and to get my C portfolio would be easy. I should just, like, I don't want to share full code. I could give a code example. We have 3 viewers. What is going on? What is going on with this stream? Don't forget to subscribe, please. And if you like the video, you can leave a like. But most importantly, if you start to comment, keep in mind you have a chance. Like, your username will be saved to that file, user.txt file. And the more you comment in the stream, the more viewers. What on hell is going on? That is more than usual. So again, to have a new viewer, I'm going to re-explain the rules. So if you leave a comment and you get to be one of the most recurrent commenters, you can be in the user.txt file, which in the next videos and maybe in this video, I will display like at the top of the screen the user with the most comment. Your voice is very low, bro. What do you mean it's low?
I have a deep voice. Is that what you mean? Are you telling me that my voice is deep? That it could shake the heart of a salesman, sailorman, just with how deep it is.
Is that what you're telling me, or is it maybe you can increase the volume of the stream? Oh, it's just the volume, the voice, the voice volume. Now it's code. It's correct. It's what is going on? Now it's cool.
Yeah, now my voice is cool. I talk like a.
I can increase the.
Now, is that loud enough for you? Should I speak directly into the mic?
I think that's too much. I don't think people want me to. It's not an ASMR video. You know, this kind of video. Yes, nice. We will continue the video like this. So this is my portfolio that I'm making. No way. No way. So yeah, in the portfolio I already added all these scripts that I made and their descriptions, and maybe I should put some code example, but I can using my GitHub link. So if I go on my GitHub page, GitHub Amos Nemos, and I can get access to all these things that I made throughout the years, and you can see I made like around almost 100 projects by now. Almost 100 projects. Have you tried SoloFit, by the way? SoloFit is it's a good tool to motivate yourself. It's inspired by the of course Solo Leveling manga, which I'm reading at the moment. Nice, it's very good. So this thing, what it does, it's there to motivate you to do push-ups and sit-up and squat, so that you stay in shape, and that you can get that nice six-pack, you know. And that's like one of my profiles. So you can see I acquired some XP and did a lot of push-ups and a lot of sit-ups. Sit-ups are easier to do, let's face it. And they all give you like 1 point, and points can be converted to levels. So I was level 29. Can you beat my level? Can you beat my level? I don't know. So the chat manual stuff, we have like, I'm looking for my favorite script basically, which is already in the overview, because in the overview I keep my favorites project, so they're already there. Flag project, that thing is smart. It's not just the concept of it is so out of the box, so useful. It is so good, I'm telling you. This thing right here, it will revolutionize the way you code in Bash. Even if you're not a programmer, like, this thing is just nice. I'm gonna put the link here as a reference. So yeah, I can just go flag, and I have it here, and I can just add the link. See? Ah, there it is. And I should probably move it on top, but I think they're all resorted alphabetically, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice. And I'm not gonna add a link to each of those, but the flag utility, what it does, it parses arguments for you in Bash. So parsing arguments in Bash, it can be very... Hey, we have a new viewer, I think, or it's an old viewer that returned. You need to talk to me in the chat for me to know. You know, already we had like Madhav Vishwakarma. I'm gonna try to pronounce that again.
Madhav Vishwakarma
has left a comment, and it's probably gonna be saved automatically if I go back in my CD file /amosnimos/interactive. If I cat the users, .txt, of course. There it is, there it is, and now from there, I can extract like the most recurrent user that left comment. Yo! Did you expect that? Yeah, I bet you did not expect that, but your name is there. It's in the video. It's in the video. I cannot make it bigger right now, but that, do I work on that? Should I focus on that, or do I finish this? Like, I think it's boring. Making a portfolio. It's not. Whoa! I lost 2 viewers. I lost 2 viewers. Did I scare them away? Was that too much? Maybe that was scary. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I scare my viewer by how great and cool my code is. Maybe that was scary. I don't know. Maybe it's a sign I should end this stream. But I told them it would be there. Make portfolio. Okay, but I don't know. I'm asking for advice. I don't know what to do. I never made like this kind of portfolio before. Like I have X user example link to project code. You have to concentrate on what? Howdy, Avinash. Avinash. Yeah, that's how it's pronounced, I think. I probably butchered that, but... And your name should be... Why is it not there? Did we miss one of the name of one of our users? Why is it not there? Is it not updating correctly? Oh. Avinash, why is your name not in the user's file? Can you tell that? Can you explain that? Ooh-wee. Hooey Nash. Okay. Hooey Nash. Okay, there you go. That's how it's pronounced. Like, my name, by the way, is pronounced Amosnimos. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it, you know, that's how I do pronounce it. It's inspired by the anonymous stuff. Yeah, I just thought that it was a unique name that probably not a lot of people would be using, so that's why I used it. It's there! Avinash, your name is in the file! Can you see it? It's right there! Ah! Anonymous. Yeah, you see? That's a kind of a play on word. But we have Avinash right there. It's there. And if I update it again, it doesn't update that often. I think that sometime if 2 comments are too quick, are like one after the other, the program will not detect them. So what I will do for now, I will just stop the program. It did not like that. I don't think it did like that, but how else am I supposed to end this process? How else? Tell me. Users.py, and what I'm gonna do is make this sleep even shorter because 1 is a lot, so 0.1, that's gonna be even quicker. And from there I already have the thing to export that. I want to display it maybe using GTK. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I know some people think it's cheating, and they might be right. Let's cheat a little. Using GTK, how do I display a small window with the most common username displayed at the center in very large bold letters? Is that cheating? I don't know. People do love ChatGPT. I think everybody do loves ChatGPT, and they also love to subscribe to my channel and leave a like. That's something that people do, right? Can you explain a bit what you are making and what you do in streams? I do too much stuff, too many stuff at the same time. We have a new viewer. Hello, W Wolf. scripting. Well, that's one way to put it, Remaxi. Thank you. But I think I can be more specific. I try to do scripts that are interactive with the chat. So, for example, what this script does, it's are you a cat? You mean my picture in the corner of me when I code? Yeah, that's me. That's me when I'm damn code. See, it's me. I'm a cat. I hope that does not deter you from wanting to watch this stream, but yes, it is I, the cat, that code scripts. So if I go into the user.txt, now it should work like flawlessly. It should update as soon as somebody make a comment. I should have the name in this file, and I need that file because, like I asked ChatGPT to show me how to do. Oh, that's a lot of code. I expected that to be way easier to implement. To just have, you see how I have like this concurrent viewer counter window here that I can move around. Woo! Well, I want the same thing, but to display the name of the user that has left the most comment in all of my streams, not just the current one, but in all the streams, the most active concurrent viewer. I want to have his name displayed in the corner. And you can do even more stuff than that in my streams. I have another script that allows you to control games, control mouse input, keyboard input, that you get to control my computer from the chat. So that's what I'm trying to do, more interaction with the chat. And I'm also working like on this portfolio here of my skills because I'm trying to get a job as a programmer at the same time. So that's a lot of stuff that I do at the same time. So multitasking, which I am very bad at. And earlier in the stream, if you go back once this video will be released, we did some 3D modeling and I showed how good I am at making pens in 3D. Remaxi, you're the witness. How good was I? How good was I at making pens in 3D? Can you attest to my skills? I think you can. If I remember correctly, that's what Remaxi does as a job, you see, and he's a professional. So I have the feedback of a professional that I'm very good at making pens for Steve in Minecraft. Yeah, I know I am the best at being worse. Like I was quick. I got that pair of jeans completed in quite a short time. So now let's go back to the user script, and we have like here we import the libraries. Import libraries, and under that we want to import the libraries for the graphic libraries. A library is what it is just code that other people have made, people that are less lazy than I am, so I can just import what they did, start from there, and do cool stuff with it. So what they did, they coded a way for me to display small windows like this. So that's what I need. I need small clients like this. And now if I look for, there's so many codes. So we already have that. That's new. That's creating the window with the label. And now we destroy the window at the end. And yeah, this run the GTK stuff. So we can just copy all of this. We just steal it. We just take it from ChatGPT and we paste it here. That's where we need it. And the code. I don't know if it's gonna work, okay? I don't promise anything. It might not work, so don't get your hopes up, because that's the process of how you code. So this line, we already have it, so we don't need it twice. Create the GTK window, it's already well commented. X users, now if I restart this script, it's supposed to display a window showing the most active user. Am I right? Where is it? Where is our new window? Will it pop up somewhere on the screen? Will it work? Will it fail? Will it crash? Look at this! How cool is this? Ah! It's working! We just need to make the text bigger, but damn, it's working. Hey, have a good day. Yeah, it's working! Did you see this? How cool is that? OMG! How cool is that? Ah! We just need, we want bigger text, right? Oh, that was cool. That was cool. X users. That is so cool. So amazing. We need to make that even bigger. Oh yes, default size for the window. We don't care about that. You have a roommate. He just left. I did have a roommate. That's who I said bye-bye earlier. And he left. It's not really my roommate. It's my girlfriend roommate. But I'm moving in his place. So I'm taking his place, and we're gonna have the whole apartment to ourselves, which we are gonna leave soon because we don't stay in this apartment. We will try to get a better apartment because this one is quite run down. It's not that good. It's quite expensive for what it is. It's far away from everything. I'm like in a little island in Montreal where there's nothing around me. Don't get it confused. Montreal is an island and there's a bunch of stuff in there, but I'm in a remote part of this island where there is no restaurant near me. At least if I walk, I can't get to a grocery shop, and I don't want to take my car, and it's far away from metro station, so that makes it not the ideal place to live. But he just left, and I hope he didn't I hope he didn't leave with any of my stuff or my girlfriend's stuff, because he wasn't that honest when he was there. We had some issue with him, and I wanted to check on him, but I had the stream to do, and I had my priority on the stream instead. Yeah, and I need to check the time also because I need to pick my girlfriend at work when she finish, and she finishes not now. We still have the time to finish this stream, and like I say, I just hope he didn't leave with anything that we owned, but that's his problem. If he did, we'll figure that out later. So the text need to be bigger, so span size blah 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 blah, bold. Can I make it bigger than large? Like XX large, is that the biggest that I can make it? I want the text to be bigger, but I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT, how can I make the text even bigger? Single line answer, please. I often use the please. When I ask ChatGPT for stuff, the reason why it's kind to me and it gives me good answer is because I am kind to it. So we just add an X. Is that a joke? That was the one I was about to try, but I was like, no, that's too easy. That's stupid. That is stupid. That is too easy. We lost a viewer. And that viewer won't be able to see this large text right here. Okay, so that's not going as planned. It's not working. It is not working. I cannot add an X, so I was right about that. That sounded too easy. Not working. Format, comment, username, blah blah blah. No, I want a single line answer. What? Okay, so GTK label markup, blah blah. Where can I get exact font size for the text? Let's be more specific about what we want. Okay, the more code I do, the less viewer I have. This is sad. It's okay, but that's what I focus on in this video. Like, I think XX large is the largest I can get. Okay, you can also specify an exact size in point using numerical value, for example, span size 20. Thank you. Well, thank you. That's what I wanted. You could have started with that, but you didn't. Which, honestly, I'm quite disappointed in you. Let's go with this. How big do you think this is gonna get? Is that too big, too small? I don't know. I don't even see it. That's not even a size. Okay. No, I closed the full terminal. Okay, and why is it not working? Size. So that's the size of the span, right? Not the size of the content. So XX large. I think at least that was working. So we start from there. So pan size, but that's for the size of the span, not the text in it, right? I'm also gonna Google that. GTK large text. Can I use like custom fonts? Maybe that would help. The view resizable. Blah blah blah. So many stuff that I don't care. That's useless. That's pointless. Size span. Use the size attribute in front. But it's not working. Like, can I get example? I think I'm stuck with this window size. But at least I can be smart about it. So 200s, 100 by 200, 100 by 50. How about that? Do you have a job right now? Nope. No, I don't. I don't have a job at the moment. Remaxi, and if I made that a floating window, it's a bit small. I wish it would be bigger. I mean, it's doing what it's supposed to do. We have the window, we have the name. Bruh, how do you make money then? Yeah. I mean, that's one way that I could display the text as ASCII art, maybe to make it bigger. I mean, that's a bad solution, but at the same time, it would kind of work. But how do I make it bigger? GTK, large text, extra large font. GTK, increase the font size of a text view, blah blah. Text entry default size, blah blah. That's the size of the window. Window. Main text, text style 1, get context. Load from data. Then I went to the body constructor and main Windows P and added this. Know that you can use another method, CSS provider. Damn, it's so complex to just make the text bigger. I almost want to give up. It's good. I know. Talent doesn't always equal job. The same way that even making a good video game won't necessarily make your game popular or successful. Yeah, I don't. I don't know. Like this video, isn't that me marketing myself in some ways? I don't know. You have to learn to show your skill to other. Well, I was trying to make that portfolio thing that we were talking about, but again, I don't really know what to put in there. And like I say, there's a difference between marketing yourself and just giving away all your scripts and code for free. So you want to show that you can write good code, but you don't have to give away all your code that you did make. So there's again a fine balance between that, and yeah. Again, I keep applying at jobs, but if I go on my LinkedIn, I try LinkedIn, Indeed. I have both. I applied at one of the offer at the other site you were telling me about. What is it already? It's a job. Upwork. There it is. So I tried Upwork. Login. Let's see if we have update there. It's not that easy. Engineer full stack in Montreal. Remote. That's even better. And what skill do they require? What will you do? Build an intuitive, powerful workflow, tackle important problems, solve challenges, scaling problems, develop networking tool, blah blah blah. Sometimes I read like descriptions that describe me to a T, like exactly the profile that I have, and I don't get tired for like stupid stuff like your ideal candidate if you have 5 years experience writing professional production code, 3 years experience. Like, come on, get real with me. Like, that's kind of stupid. Like, ask for skills, not experience. There's a difference between both. Like, there's no entry jobs. They all want you to have experience. And yeah, but that's a running gag, I feel. I'm not the first one to complain about that. Gonna feel that any later. You can lie about experience. Not really, because they want to contact like the previous work you had. You can, I could, but I'm an honest guy, you know. I usually don't lie. Yeah, but so far I haven't got even a single interview. That's weird, right? I'm just trying to get to the interview part. I'm not even able to reach that part. That's the annoying part. But I'm not gonna complain about that. Like, I'm not the kind of guy who will focus on these negative stuff. I prefer focusing on the positive stuff. And yeah, that's why I end my stream about around this time usually, because I realize, okay, now I should start to get back to working on more productive stuff, and it's not interesting to watch in a stream. And you know, I prefer keeping my streams for fun activity kind of work, and after that I work on like more serious job applications and all that. But like I say, I could just get myself a quick temporary job, but I have some money saved up on the side. That's what I've been living on in the last month. Basically feeding on the money I had saved, which is not ideal. You know, I'm losing these savings, basically not having a job. But it's the same as going on a vacation for a month. A lot of people can't even do that. You can get a job. I believe in you. Yeah, I do believe in myself too. Again, maybe it's just the wrong approach. Maybe I need to work like on my portfolio, like you said. But this takes time. You cannot complete a good portfolio in like 15 minutes or in the time it takes for stream. It takes days even, I think, to work on that. And I will use the help of ChatGPT to help me with that. And I mean, maybe that's not helping me. The fact that sometimes I do use ChatGPT, maybe they have like ways to detect if it was used to produce. But not all company would have that way of detecting it. So, and I don't use it everywhere. I just use it like for the boring stuff, like when you need to write a cover letter. Come on, like, what do you want me to tell you? Like, I have the skills required to do the job, and I want to apply for the job. At some point, like, companies, it's not reasonable to ask more of an employee. Like, you want the job, you have the skills to do the job. That should be enough. You shouldn't have to be like, well, tell us why you're motivated and working for our company, and please make that so that it's good for our ego. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening. When they tell you need to have experience, pretend you do. But they also ask you like if you went study in that field, if you went to if you have a bachelor degree. You can tell that I have the skills better than people have. No, you can't really say that. That's the thing. I mean, as much as I don't believe in being humble about stuff that you know you're good at. Like, I know I'm good in programming. I know that my skills. I know my skill level well. I help people on forums online, and some of them were working in the industry, so I know that I can have a good enough skill level for often the job that I apply at to do them. But again, you don't want to be. You want to stay a little bit humble, and you don't want to seem like, because everybody can say that. Everybody can say like, I'm the best. So that doesn't give them anything, I don't feel like. And show your skills, push harder. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've been pushing quite hard this last month, and now I just think I should move away my focus from these programming jobs toward more something of a toward simpler job to get. I don't know. job that I might have more difficulty to do, that are less based on my ability, but that I have more chance of getting quick, you know, like just working at a grocery store or something like that. It's a job that you will get hired quickly, and in the meantime that you have an income, you can work to get a better job, like you say. Even though just that, it's a whole process. And nowadays, every company have their own website where you need to register to apply for the job. And this whole process, you cannot just have a CV, have a portfolio. You need to follow their site way. Try to find right now a job, not a dream job. Yeah, that's what I will do, because right now I feel like I'm trying too hard to get a job in the sector that I'm good at, and later, like if I just get a job right now, I can get more time to figure that out. But at the same time, it's time. Every job you're selling time that you have. So right now I'm just enjoying the time, the free time that I have to make these videos, work on these small projects, get myself even more experience. Yeah, and that would have been nice if I had like more time or an income. Like I was supposed to receive social insurance, not social insurance, employment insurance, but for some reason I did not receive that. So that would have allowed me to look for a job that matched more with my skill set, and maybe even try to make this YouTube channel into something bigger, you know. But I don't let go of that dream of one day this channel becoming a source of revenue, but right now it's very far from that. First I need to reach the 500 subscribers. You can make tutorials. Would people really watch tutorials? I tried in the past. I don't think they were that popular. But again, maybe I just don't have the right approach. But I don't know if tutorial would make it. Yeah, I could try. When I have time, I will release a tutorial. For now, I think I will end this stream like I always do at this hour, and focus on my things. What was that? What was that? Lincoln? What was that? There was something, right? There was something that appeared. Okay. Maybe I just imagined that. I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna close that. So many stuff open. But we have it. We have the program I was supposed to do in this video. So we succeeded in what this live stream was supposed to do. I will like my own video. Why not? It can always help with the algorithm. No shame in that. And trying to promote your video every way you can. And concurrent viewer, it dropped to 1. You can make tutorial. I will. You have other stuff open that I should close first before I end this stream? Nope. Well, I can close all that for the moment. And have a good day. Have a good rest of the day. And see you later.